Breathwork. You were supposed to protect me, but I was your prey. And you, the predator, oh, the predator, oh, how could you. Hi there, everyone. Today, before I dive into some exercises and tools that I'm going to be sharing over the next few days, I just wanted to take a moment and introduce myself. I'm not just a name on a screen, but I'm a real person. I still sway like that. And I'm a person that's been through a lot medically. There's a bat in the toilet in the hospital. A bat. In the toilet.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, if you're coming to clean it, there's a bat in the toilet.
Is it dead? No.
My name is Jennee Jay, and I've been living with these serious challenges since I was a child. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at the age of 10, and in that same year, I went into a diabetic coma. That was a trying time. I had to learn how to walk again. By 12, I was finally giving myself my own needles. I was diagnosed with gastroparesis at 25, and from that point on, my life became a roller coaster of pain in the hospital visits. My body that wasn't reacting or feeling like mine anymore. I've also been diagnosed with polycystic ovaries, high blood pressure, a heart murmur, and at one point, I had a blood clot in my lung. I've been hospitalized over more than 25 times. I've also been diagnosed and left untreated. And then there was times I went to the ER where I had them cut my finger open and I caught sepsis from the hospital. That was the second time I had caught a bacteria from a hospital stay. Then they had admitted me for 20 days and they had to cut my finger open. I was diagnosed with gastroparesis at 25, and from that point on, my life became a roller coaster of pain in the hospital visits. My body that wasn't reacting or feeling like mine anymore. I've also been diagnosed with polycystic ovaries, high blood pressure, a heart murmur, and at one point, I had a blood clot in my lung. I've been hospitalized over more than 25 times. I've also been diagnosed and left untreated. And then there was times I went to the ER.
What's going on with my finger? I'm going to be in here for longer than I thought it. I'm not getting out this week. I have to have another surgery on my finger on Wednesday. They have to clean out the tendon shaft again because it's got a lot of redness to my finger and stuff at the bottom of it. So they just want to make sure that it's healing properly. So what now? I'm going to be staying here probably for a couple weeks. And then I'll eventually have to go home to with this PICC line, which they gave me today, which is kind of cool. They gave me an arm cozy, but the PICC line is so they can have immediately IV access. to be able to administer insulin, no, not insulin, medication. So it's the antibiotics and stuff like that they have to put in through this PICC line. I had one in my hip, which I just got taken out, so I'm waiting for that. I can't move my leg right now because they've taken that out. Thank God. It will give me a little bit more mobility around.
They used it like a squirt gun to get the infection out, but at that time it had gone and done some damage to my heart, and now I still live with those side effects. Another thing that has happened to me from being diabetic is I've been poked with, I can't even tell you how many needles at this point, but while I'm admitted in the hospital, they try to get IVs and I have no veins left, it seems like, for them to. I've got a lot of scar tissue, and I feel that pain. I'm in pain 24 hours a day right now. For years, I've relied on 14 medications a day until I was about 30-some, and I met a guy that told me, you know, Jen, it's the medication you're taking, it's making you sicker. I'm like, how would that be? I'm following it to a T by the doctors and it's not working. So that friend said, try to get off some of the medications, and I did. Now I'm down to about 8 medications a day, but I've switched that out for naturopathic things that I'm not saying healed me the first time I tried it, but when I stuck at it and went at it for a year at a time, well, you know what? I'm starting to notice the difference. And that's what counts. And that knowledge and hard work I put in, the countless days of writing stuff down to figure out what's going on. There's no better advocate but yourself for you. Nobody else will go as hard as you will for yourself. And if that means writing down your different things that you go through, then you do it. You take that information and learn from it. Compile it. Get it into a binder. A case book is what I call them. That way you can go back and say, oh yes, on this date and on this date I did this. We're not just here to survive. We're here to live. And I suggest we all try to start living a little bit. You know? I'll be honest, at first, I thought all this stuff I'm preaching was woohoo shit or stuff. But when I actually tried it and it actually started to work, I started to research it a little bit more. I started to get relief I hadn't in years. Not from pills, but from learning how to support my body with breathwork, rhythm, and trust. It's not always about enjoying the food we love to push ourselves through pain. It's about giving the body what it needs again and again to function. Even if it's just for today, going through exercises. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm showing up here, because I want you to know I'm not a coach and I'm not a brand. I'm a real woman who has lived through this disease since childhood. I am a DJ, singer, songwriter, and someone who used music to process the trauma of living in a body that never really feels normal. So for the next few days, I will be hopping on here with some videos, not just to teach, to uplift, and to show you that you're not alone. I just want us to be able to connect, to share our stories. Because when we share, we learn. We've all walked a different path. Let's connect our paths and get some answers. So again, I'm Jennee Jay, DJ Jennee Jay, JenneeJay. And if you're ready, I would love to walk with you through the next part of your journey. And on that note, Just a message to tell you, I love you a long time, each and every one of you. You all deserve the best possible health that anyone could offer you. And let's try to get that.